hello. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday to everyone. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. We have some great topics to run through. Hi, Joyce Stewart, Miss Zeta Mom, Miss TZ, Zeta Mom. I'm sorry, I just messed that up. Coco Mo, Beauty Lover. Come on now, I like that name. Yes, honey. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys all for being here. Y'all pardon me for being slightly late. I had a phone call I definitely had to take, okay? I had to take that, honey. That was business. We don't pass on no business, okay? I had to get that. So I had to rush through, and I am here. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. How y'all feeling? I just kind of been chilling out, hanging out, cooking my usual Sunday stuff, child. I see y'all coming in. Come on in, honey. I hope that you guys have hit the like button as well. We got some great topics to run through this morning. Yes. Hi, True TV Podcast. Love, Ty. I see you. Erica Butler. Let's scroll back up because I don't want to miss nobody. Shirley Terry, Cheryl Williams, Yvette Bell. Hello, C. Lewis, Erica Butler again. Love. I see you, Lisa's World. Patricia Peaches Gordon. Hi, Be Wiser. That's a new name. I haven't seen you, but welcome. Essence Tender. Thanks for being here. Kelly, Kim Jones. Sweet Essence. I see you in the building. What's up? And Green. Hi. Brenda B. Hi. Aries Girl Podcast again. Hi. Let me wet my whistle, honey. Thank y'all all for being here. Hi, Cookie Clark, Carla Davis, Overcomer. I am 6. Hi, Jakari. Jakai. Is that Jakai? I'm sorry. Jakai Sanders. Linda Gamble, my mom. Thanks for being in the building. Vicky B. Denise Slay. Thanks for being here. Let's get into the show. Okay. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, as you guys can see going across my screen. Let's get into the show. All right. Our first topic, honey, is a woman who speaks out on dating married men and how they get jealous when they see you with other men. Why would you be? I don't know why people would glorify that as that's something that you should do. I don't agree with that at all. If a man is married, that to me is off limits. I would not want to be a part of that. But let's hear what she has to say. Okay.
How a man that's trying to cheat with you, got a whole wife at home that he live with, will get in your messages, see you at the bus stop with a nigga. Get in your messages talking about, I knew you had somebody else. I knew I wasn't the only one. Not only are you not the only one, you're not one. You have a woman. It's not me. You take care of the next person. I'm taking care of myself. If somebody chooses to help me, you're helping her. I'm at the bus stop. How a man that's trying to cheat with you, got a whole wife at home that he live with, will get in your messages, see you at the bus stop with a nigga. Get in your messages talking about, I knew you had somebody else. I knew I wasn't the only one. Not only are you not the only one, you're not one. You have a woman. It's not me. You take care of the next person. I'm taking care of myself. If somebody chooses to help me, you're helping her. I'm at the bus stop.
Bruh.
How a man.
Okay, first of all, I need you to level up. Okay, if you're going to cheat, I need you to cheat that way. That would be up. Okay. And not that I'm glorifying cheating, but if you going to do the shit, I'm going to need you to cheat up. Why you going to cheat with a nigga that's in the same vicinity that you are? If you down, you at the bus stop, get a nigga that can get you a car at least. Like, damn, I'm just saying. And not that I'm telling nobody to run out here and be messing with nobody's husband. No. Don't miss the point here. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if you're going to go out and be cheating with someone, find somebody that can level you up. What you doing at the bus stop? And you got to find somebody else to get you. Like, why you got to date 3, 4, 5 niggas before you can level where you need to be? Find that one. If he got a wife, okay. I don't even feel comfortable talking about this shit. You cheating with a man who's married. Okay. If he's not giving you what you feel you deserve while you are doing some shit you should not be doing, which you should not be messing with him in the first damn place. But if you are, at least get something out of the deal. I mean, I'm just saying, you walking and he's seeing you, he driving by you at the bus stop with his woman in the car. You look stupid because you wasted your time on someone who could have possibly leveled you somewhere and or put you in the car. You ain't even get as much as a damn Honda Accord out the bitch. You ain't even get a moped out the bitch. Like, damn, you still at the bus stop where you were. So you started out where you were at the bus stop and you ended up there and you mad at him and fussing at him because he asked you a little question or whatnot. Maybe y'all been fooling around long enough to where he felt comfortable to want to try to be out here claiming you. And I get it. You don't owe him shit because he does have a wife. But bottom line, if you're going to mess with somebody, find somebody that can get you where you need to go. And not by way of the bus. And nothing against nobody to ride the bus. But I'll be damned if I'm a fool with you like that and I don't get nothing out of the deal. I don't be understanding that with women. I don't understand that with women. My time is precious. I cannot get it back. And I'll be damned if I'm going to lay down here and give you this $1 million whop and get up and be walking. You can ponder on that for a moment. You can ponder on that for a moment. I'm just saying. You put yourself in that situation, sis. I'm just saying, nigga, you going to get this feeling. I'm going to get a feeling about you. I'm talking about petty and manny. When you're talking about the fingers, I'm talking about manny and petty, bitch. You going to get this hair done. Oh, you going to work. You want this? You want to mess with me? You want this $1 million wop, bitch? You got to work for this shit. This ain't free. Fuck. Am I talking right? Am I talking right? See, y'all don't know how to do that shit. I'm just saying. Hell no, you're not fooling with me. If you can't afford me, leave me alone. That's all I'm saying. Because I got standards, I got needs and desires. I ain't got shit to do with what you got going on over there. If you hollering at me, then let me know that your pockets need to be right. And if you see me not where I need to be, then I need you to help me get there. If I'm not capable of doing that. But you ain't gonna come over here and jump up and down on me like a damn trampoline and my ass get up and be standing at the bus stop waiting on the bus to come and pick my ass up versus hopping my ass up in the car that you provided. Okay. Gas included. Fill my shit up too. Don't buy me no car on E. I'm just saying. Know your worth. Know your worth. But you should not be messing with a married man. There's plenty of single men out there that can do the same. But if you're gonna be dumb enough to be messing with somebody else's man, find you something else to do, child. Find you something else to do, okay? That's all I'm saying. Find something else to do. See, you worried about him. You should be over there shaving under your arms. I can give you a few things you could be doing, child. Going in and brush your teeth because they don't look like you did that this morning, like you jumped up, ready to snap off on this nigga because he pressed about you. And it sounds like you're a little pressed about him too. Well, you mad at you at the bus stop. Your ass gonna stay at the bus stop because it's the caliber of men that you continue to look for. All right, that's all it is. We ain't gonna stay on it though, but upgrade your standards, sis. That's all I can say about that. It's the standards for me, okay? It's the standards for me. But go off, girl. You like riding the bus, child? Stay on it. I ain't got nothing, and I ain't nothing like nothing against nobody riding the bus, but yeah, don't be hollering about you. Yeah, and I'm on the bus. That's because you want to be on the fucking bus. If he got a car, bitch, you need to have a car. Period. I don't give a hot damn if it's used. Tell him drive you down there to the used car, like get you a gently used car. And the paper need to be pink when he pass it to you. That means the shit paid for, right, women? don't buy me no shit talking about no car payments. Oh, well, jingle bell. Moving on, child. Oh, y'all just do the most sometimes for me. I can't, child. Oof. Right, let me look at some of your comments. I know I'm talking right. Let me go back. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Before we move on, child. Says that she didn't get a bus pass from child. Not even know, but she ain't say nothing about no bus pass. You right, Aries Girl Podcast? Damn. He like, all right, give me this P and then go on down there to the bus stop. Child. Go. Child, I see. Yes, child. Mm-hmm. I know I'm talking right. Yes, honey, $1 million whop. That's what we call it, honey. It's $1 million whop. Everybody don't get up in that, honey. You got to be real special to get there. If you get there, honey, you the one. I'm just saying. Yeah, no, honey. We don't spread ego to everyone. I said that he couldn't get you a motorized bicycle. Not a motorized, but damn. I wish you be out there cranking up a damn motorized bicycle. No, ma'am. Sound like a moped. Said that you were cheap side. She was, okay, and got played. Yes, she did, honey. Y'all are crazy in the chat. Okay, it says, real, what's going on? Said, what's up? Okay, what's up? Okay. SC child, all them letters, honey. SUUUZZQQQ. What's up, girl? What's up? Okay, Yvette Bell. She says, let's see what Yvette Bell said. Says that is right, and I wish I would. Okay, ain't nobody got time to be walking. It's too damn hot for that. Sweating on my damn makeup and my edges. Who got time for that? Said I know a person who would have a motorized bicycle. Not the motorized. Y'all out here on this bicycle bullshit. We don't ride no bicycles no more, child. I said Jesus will not entertain the minions. No, we're not. Okay. You can change your situation, right? My thing is get your own shit. Get your own shit. You ain't got to worry about him because most of the time when you're in situations like that, when y'all break up, they be trying to take your stuff back anyway. So I'm the type of girl, I'm gonna have my own stuff when you meet me. My husband can tell you when he met me, a bitch was staying in her own townhouse. I had my own car. I had my own career. I was doing my own thing. Whatever he brought when he came, that shit was extra. I ain't need shit from him, and he knew it. That's just how I roll. That's just how I roll. Nothing against nobody else, child. I just like to have my own shit because you can't tell me nothing when I'm in my own shit. We break up, I ain't moving nowhere, but you damn sure will. Yeah, that's how my mama raised me, honey. Get your own shit. Don't wait on no man. Hell no. When I met you, I was in my own house. All right, let's move on, dog. All right, moving on, child. All right, next topic. Y'all gonna learn today, honey. All right. Let's get on to the next topic. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. All right, so Pastor Keon, honey, aka Pastor Sweet Draws, talks about his respects to Bishop Strongbottom TD Jakes, okay, after the rumors and after Diddy's arrest, okay. Not sure quite why he's speaking, because where you sneaking into some of these parties, you kind of taking up for and or capping for TD Jakes a little bit too much. And we done already talked about him. This man done stepped down from pastoring his church over there with all these people up under him, child. Well, that didn't sound right. Maybe I shouldn't say up under him while he's in that position with Diddy. But all those people he was pastoring over there, it kind of gives a little suspicion, because you want to get up there and spread the good word, but it's given that you were spreading booty cheeks and you had to step down because your conscience was kind of getting to you and you didn't want to be up there and get struck down by the Lord. But let's get into what Pastor Sweet Draws, aka Shawnee O'Neal's husband, Keon's wife, child, had to say. Let's get into it.
The turmoil that was stricken and that has been looming in ministry with him. How does your stance with this person, when people know the connection, people know, like they say in the street, oh, that's your boy, ain't it?
And I'm like, yeah.
But how do you deter people from the chirpers?
You can't. I don't know nothing about nothing. So why am I going to speak about something
Yes, sir.
that I don't know nothing about? Ain't nobody going to drag me in that conversation. Ain't nobody getting no sound bites out of me on that conversation.
Correct.
And because he don't deserve that from me. He don't deserve it from anybody who's talking about it. Because for me, the opposite of lazy love is reciprocity. Like if anybody been good to you, you got to be good to them, no matter what anybody thinks. In fact, during our most recent hurricane situation that tore our building down, Bishop Jakes sent the second check to our church to help us to continue to go when we didn't even have a building to go into. So yeah, I'm a rock with him.
Sure you worked that off too. That was real cute too, to play the gospel music in the background. Oh, that shit in the back. I just rubs with the wrong way a little bit. I don't know. It's just something about him that just it don't connect too good. But if Shawnee love a child, I guess I do too. I don't know. She like it. I guess I love it. I don't know. But I just feel like, and people can be friends. I feel like he says that his loyalty, honey, is just like stuck like glue when it comes to TD Jakes. So I don't know. You a man of the cloth. You know the good word, what it says to do and not to do. But you're out here doing things that does not coincide with what the Lord tell you to do out here on a good old Sunday morning out here with Diddy. It just look weird for you to be hanging with Diddy. I'm sorry. It just looks weird. When we see Diddy, we don't see TD Jakes. I mean, those two should never even be in the same sentence. And you can pray for him over the phone. You don't have to be at these parties, TD Jakes. But maybe you can stretch your hand towards him. You ain't really got to touch him. But I think Diddy would like for you to have laid hands upon him. And you probably have, because they did say they saw you at a few of these parties. But I don't know. Keon, I saw a video, and I probably should have pulled it up, where I can't even say Pastor Keon. It's just I don't know. I'm going to say Keon, okay? Keon, honey. He was in a video with TD Jakes, honey, where they were having like this long embrace, and he had his head on his shoulder, and he was like crying like uncontrollably. I was like, what is this? I don't know. It just felt weird. It just gave weird vibes, okay? But yeah, so he's 10 toes down for TD Jakes, child, and he don't care about what the people are saying about TD Jakes after Diddy's arrest. So we're gonna see what it's given. How is he gonna feel the same way when TD Jakes' name is brought up in the trial and a lot of these tapes are brought out to show that he was there, maybe doing some things that he shouldn't have done? Are you going to change your stance on that? Or are you going to be right back on this same interview and come back and retract your statement and play that same gospel music in the background, honey, with the choir singing real nice, because it sounds real good. And let the people know, child, that you were wrong for how you felt about your friend over here who you was crying on his good old shoulder. Because you give strong bottom too sometimes. I keep saying you give strong bottom too, but hey, Shawnee, I don't know, girl. I don't know. You probably should have stayed with Shaq and his sweaty ass. Okay, Superhead said he sweated out her sheets, girl, with his sweaty self. She said he was musky and sweaty when she finished doing what she had did to him. That he was real sweaty, like, and his skin was real clammy. I said, ugh, I don't know how you did it, girl. But and she said his feet stank too. So maybe that's why Shina divorced him for real, for real. She said irreconcilable differences, but I feel like it was the funky feet. Because I can't stand no man funky feet. But anyway, girl, let's move on, honey. Janet Jackson is getting drugged all over the internet, baby. Okay. She talked about Kamala Harris and was talking about Kamala Harris's family tree, and they done got on Janet, child. Janet woke up this morning and was getting drugged all over the damn internet. She said, oh my God, can't believe what I saw when I turned on the TV this evening. Yes, girl, they were dragging your ass, okay? I said, what the hell going on with Janet, child? She was up there singing and doing this shit here and this shit. Oh my God. I said, what the hell going on with Janet? But Janet Jackson, child, trends after mentioning Kamala Harris's race in a recent interview and says that she is not black. And that's what I had heard. See, that's hearsay. Hearsay will get you drugged on the internet. People need to understand that. Hearsay will get your ass drugged on the internet. Get your facts. You got to fact check. Don't get on there talking about, well, so-and-so had told me, girl, I had heard. That's how you get your ass tore off. Yeah, that's how you got to go out here and get a new nose now. Janet done logged on the internet and she getting ready right now as we speak. Go get her nose done again for poking your nose up in somebody else's damn business. Your nose already pinched like you smell something. Now your ass got to go in there and get some more shit chopped off because you done been poking your nose and some shit ain't have nothing to do with you. Why is you in Kamala Harris's family tree? Worry about your own. Didn't you just lose a brother? I would think that is where your focus should be right now. You should be over there focused on grieving Tito. Didn't you just lose Tito? Didn't you just lose Tito? That should have sparked some more stuff, some more grief within y'all losing Michael, because you don't never get over that shit. So you losing Tito, girl. You should have went home and picked up the guitar and played a good old song for Tito, girl. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Or something. I don't know shit. Something. You should have been over there singing a song to Tito versus on the internet running your damn mouth. And now you getting your ass taught. All right, so she said, well, you know what they supposedly said. Says that she's not black. This is what Janet said. Says that that's what I had heard, girl. Says that that she's Indian and that her father's white. And that's what I was told. Says that, I mean, I haven't watched the news in a few days. See, that's why you shouldn't have been talking. Says that I was told that they discovered that her father is white. Who is they? So you got to put a name on these things. When you come out and you're going to make a public statement, you Janet Jackson, that means you got to fact check before you get your ass up there and start talking. Funny how time flies when you're getting drugged. Yeah, you got drugged, girl, when you got your ass on the internet. Yes, Janet, girl, they tore your damn ponytails off. Let's go on, child, get on into it.
So you Italian?
This is what they saying. These are the memes and stuff that they talking about with Janet, child. Here you go.
What color are you anyway? Are you some type of black or Spanish?
What color do you think I am? No, I'd like to know, what color do you think I am?
It says that Janet Jackson, every time she sees Kamala Harris, this is what she's saying.
So are you Italian? What color are you anyway? Are you some type of black or Spanish?
What color do you think I am?
This. You are getting really dangerous now. You need to stop this. You are getting really dangerous.
All right, says that this whole Janet Jackson thing is just goes to show you how out of touch some celebrities are. Said that I've always loved her, but repeating lies, girl. Said shaking my head. If you don't know about the subject, then don't speak on it, especially with your platform. Educate yourself, please. Okay, that's what the people are saying to you, Janet. Stop talking, because you used to be black. Okay, what race are you? Because you started out as little Janet over there on Good Times and you were black. I don't even know what you are now, girl. You have been Mexican, girl. You have been Puerto Rican, girl. You have been a lot of things, girl. Yes, you've been bleaching. Have you been bleaching, Janet? I don't know. We'll revisit that. This is Janet. Says whatever Janet Jackson did, I'm ignoring it. Okay. They are going in on Janet's ass. All right.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Says, see how crazy people talk for this lady. Says that Kamala Harris has done nothing for you. Says Janet Jackson has literally contributed more to the United States as a country than Kamala Harris. Girl, bye. We don't believe that. And goodbye. All right. This person says that Janet Jackson is one of the most influential people in music history. Says that it was simply irresponsible of her to repeat something that she heard, all right, air quotations, regarding the very thing that they use against Kamala in her own race, rather. It says that we are less than 50 days away from the election. We gotta talk smarter. Absolutely. Okay, we gotta talk smarter.
For an educated woman, you just had a really dumb moment. For an
Okay, and this one says, let me find out that y'all trying to cancel Janet Jackson because she said what everybody else was thinking, that y'all could take my black card too. It ain't no way with Janet Jackson. What? Says that at some point that we got to stop. How far y'all willing to go for these Democrats? It says that Janet Jackson, oh, hell no. I ain't even going to read the rest of that because it's giving that you are a Trump supporter and we don't support that bullshit over here. All right. Your comment is out of here. So yeah, let's go back, honey. They're saying that Janet Jackson, honey, is currently trending after her recent interview with The Guardian, which she briefly commented on Kamala Harris's race. They weren't feeling that shit. And Janet, honey, woke up this morning and she said, let me hurry up and get this damn apology out there. And that's indeed what she did. Let's go ahead and get into that, baby. Don't nothing make you hurry up and apologize when you get scared and feel like you're about to get canceled, okay? She woke up and saw this shit on the internet. She said, let me go on out here, child, because I know I got a little tour about to come up. Let me get my ass on the internet and do this damn fake ass apology so they can buy these tickets, okay? Says that Janet Jackson apologizing for her Kamala Harris comments, all right? Yes, girl, you and your bun. I'm glad y'all did apologize. All right, her manager, Mo Elmasari, says that Janet Jackson previously spoke, okay, based on misinformation about the Democratic presidential nominee's family and ethnicity, okay? Ethnicity, how do we say the shit? During a recent interview with The Guardian, said that she deeply respects Vice President Kamala Harris and her accomplishments as a Black and Indian woman. See, why you just say Black woman? If you got any other drop of any other race, you Black. I'm just sorry. Janet apologizes for any confusion caused and acknowledges the importance, rather, of accurate presentation in public disclosure or discourse, rather. Her manager told BuzzFeed in a statement, now it says that we appreciate the opportunity to address this and will remain committed to promoting unity. I bet you were, child. Now they're saying that following the backlash for the recent comments about Vice President Kamala Harris, that Janet Jackson has issued an apology. Okay, girl, you should. Here's Janet's fake ass apology, girl. Says that she deeply respects Vice President Kamala Harris and her accomplishments, and we just read that. She still made it a point to throw in there Black and Indian. So you still standing by what you feel this woman's ethnicity is, even though you don't know. You said you heard, but you still threw that in there, Janet. So I can't all the way accept your apology because you're still sticking your nose in something that has nothing to do with you. All right. Black women come in all shades and colors. Okay. We do. All of us come in all shades of colors. If you're mixed with something, you're still Black. I mean, you just are. Like, stop always focusing on race and focus on the fact that you need to be voting. That's what the real issue here is. Janet, are you registered to vote, girl? Are you going to be voting? Are you going to take your nose down there and vote, Janet? That's what we want to know, okay? Get your ballot in, girl. Don't be worrying about what somebody's race is. Who gives a damn, all right? Yeah. Y'all be doing too much, child. Y'all be doing too much. We come in all shades, baby. Okay, we're all mixed with something. We are all mixed with something. Caramel got some Indian in her. Did y'all know that? My grandmother is Lumbee Indian, but I identify as Black. Okay, my grandmother is Indian and Black. I swear to God, Lumbee Indian and Black. And if you see her, she ain't got no damn wrinkles at 89 years old. Face is smooth as a baby's butt. Long black and white salt and pepper hair. She's Indian. But I see her as being a strong Black woman, okay? That's just what it is. You got a drop of Black in you, you Black. So people need to just stop focusing on Black. Damn. Okay, moving on, child. Moving on. We all mixed with something. I promise you we are. You go, child, and do your ancestry, whatever that bullshit is, and go way, 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 way back. And I guarantee you probably see some Caucasian in your family. You probably see some Puerto Rican in your family and all that stuff. Okay? Period. All right, so Trump is out here trumping as he usually does. He put out a fake photo of Kamala Harris, since we just finished talking about her. A picture of Kamala Harris where he was trying to make her look like she been hanging out at the Diddy parties to throw people off in terms of knowing the election is coming up after this Diddy arrest. He wanted people to believe that Kamala Harris was out here on the bullshit. All right, so Donald Trump shares a fake photo of Kamala Harris with Diddy in now deleted social media post. And once people got on his ass about that, was like, why the hell you post this fake picture? Because we already saw her in the picture with Montel from the talk show over there, because y'all know she used to date Montel Williams. All right, so originally she was pictured in the picture with Montel Williams and another female, but he done went out here and had somebody to put Diddy in the picture to make it seem like she was hanging out with Diddy. We see you. Now that's supposed to be Montel Williams there. It says that Kamala doing the Diddy. All right, this is from Donald Trump, as you guys can see at the top where the arrow is pointing. That is his social media page. Okay, see, he ain't had nothing else to do. It says that, Madam Vice President, have you ever been involved with or engaged in one of those Puff Daddy freak-offs? I would sue the fuck out of him, because that is defamation of character, okay? You stole a picture of this woman where she was with a man that she was currently dating with a friend of hers, and here you come posting a picture of her with Diddy, and that's not who she originally took the picture with. I would sue the fuck out of him. Sorry. Oh, I would. Now, this is the original picture that was taken, as you guys can see, in 2001. That's Kamala. That's Montel Williams, who she was dating at the time. I'm not sure who this particular woman is here. Okay, I want to say it's one of her friends. Does it say here? 2001, featuring Kamala Harris with former talk show host Montel Williams, who she dated briefly. Oh, her daughter. That's her daughter, Ashley. Okay, I didn't know she had a daughter that old. So that's Kamala Harris's daughter, Ashley. She's beautiful. No homo. So yeah, so that's her and her daughter pictured here with Montel Williams. So why would he post a picture, that same picture of Kamala and her daughter should sue the fuck out of him too, and Diddy right here, to try to say that this woman was involved in freak-offs. Now, he has recently deleted this picture, all right, but still it was up there long enough for people to see and have reactions to it. Okay, yeah, that's highly inappropriate. Trump, your ass need to be locked up. Okay, you need to be right in there with Diddy. And I'm hearing that Diddy is waiting for his trial to find out whether he's going to be guilty or not, which we all know he is, because he's hoping that Trump win the election so that Trump can pardon him. Did y'all hear about that? I woke up this morning and read that. Diddy is hoping that Trump wins the election so that Trump can pardon him from all these damn charges that he's facing, from RICO, trafficking, you name it. I mean, shit. So that's what he's hoping. Now, he was supporting Kamala in the beginning, but now his ass is locked up and he ain't getting no bail or no bond. Now he done switched it up and he's hoping that Trump win the election, because once they have his trial and find him guilty and he gonna be serving life, he's hoping that Trump will pardon him so he can get right back out here and do the same shit again. You heard it right here. You can go look it up on the internet, because it is true facts, all right? I ain't gonna never quote no bullshit over here. So, nah. Another person who's been speaking on Diddy and his bullshit is the one person who hates them the most, and that would be 50 Cent. Let's get into it, honey. Y'all know 50 don't fool with him at all. Now, I was seeing that there were rumors that Diddy may have had something to do with the person who pow 50 Cent back in the day, where he was also pow when it went through his jaw or something like that. He was pow numerous times. So it was said and alleged that Diddy may have had something to do with that particular incident, which is why 50 always has it out for him. And he's been wanting to bring him down. And he's behind putting out the documentary that I cannot wait to see about Diddy and all of his damn shenanigans, all the way back from the 90s, all the way up to 2024 to his arrest. All right. So it says that 50 Cent speaks on Diddy's legal situation and says that it is partly because of the lawsuit that Diddy filed against the liquor company Diageo. All right, let's go ahead and get into what 50 had to say.
The experience with major corporations, like me, my particular experience with Beam Centauri, it was great in the beginning. It's great for us to work for them. It is not so cool when you start to own things. You see what I'm saying? So I made a lot of money with them too. Like, there's a point
I'm sorry, guys. What the hell?
I have the experience with major.
I see you guys putting it in there. It says the post says the Kamala's daughter, so maybe they got it wrong. That's Montel's daughter. Okay, great. Montel's daughter, Ashley. All right, let's go ahead and correct that. So they're saying that Kamala doesn't have any kids. I see you guys putting it in there, but the post actually said, and I read it verbatim, that was Kamala's daughter. So let's do a correction on that. Montel Williams' daughter, Ashley, was pictured in the picture with Kamala Harris. All right. I don't want to put no false information out there. So let's get on back to this Diddy and 50 Cent news. All right.
Corporations like me, my particular experience with Beam Centauri, it was great in the beginning. It's great for us to work for them. It's not so cool when you start to own things. You see what I'm saying? So I made a lot of money with them too. Like there's a point they did a deal that mirrored what Puffy's deal with Diageo was for Ciroc. So he didn't have ownership of that at any point, but he was getting a lot of money, like almost like $60 million a year at one point. So you see him go to daily on is when you see him have some issues. And these people have really strong relationships. Don't think that the civil case doesn't turn into a criminal case faster because he's making them uncomfortable. That's a big part of it. The spirits business it's not governed. They got a discus board that they created, right? If you got two companies that are $3 billion a year, and Beam Centauri, and get things to a point where you can do the right numbers. They incentivize the sales force by giving them box bonuses. And then when you sell a product, you get the bonuses off the boxes that's there. But you make that no matter what product you're selling. So if you sell Hennessy or Remy out the gate, they start to put downward pressure on the new companies, get things to.
He sounds so smart in business. I mean, 50 knows his shit, okay? He definitely knows his stuff when it comes to business, okay? He actually wanted to buy the company that was over I can't remember the name of the damn company. The one that he just sold where Carisha Please her podcast was on. 50 actually wanted to buy that from Diddy, and Diddy refused to buy it to him and wound up selling it to someone else. Okay. So that's probably another reason why he's pissed off at him, but he is definitely trying to get in with Diageo as well, I was reading, okay? But yeah, 50 is very smart in business, and I like 50 in that regard. But is he messy as hell? Yes, he is. He is very much so messy, but he knows his stuff in business, and he creates very good shows. And I'm happy that he's now started his own little world of entertainment where he's going to be creating his own shows. Yeah, I'm here for it. I love to see a man level up like that. So, and I'm glad that he's kept himself out of all of this Diddy business as well. We haven't heard of him being in any FOs. I haven't heard of him or seen him on any of these lists that's been coming out in terms of saying that he was at any of these Diddy parties. I do remember an interview that he was talking about where Diddy sent him a picture of Cassie in a very compromising position. And he was saying that is when he knew that Diddy was on some other snake shit, because he was like, who would be sending somebody a picture of his woman who was fully nude with another man doing some very egregious things to her? And it was like he was trying to lure 50 into that world. And 50 was like, hell no, don't send me that shit. I don't want nothing to do with that. So Diddy was trying to be slick and trying to reel him in. And 50 was like, no. And why you sending me pictures? Ain't that supposed to be your girl? Ain't Cassie's supposed to be your girl? Why you sending that to me? And that's supposed to be your girl. So that is when he said he knew that Diddy was on some snake shit and that he was doing some illegal type stuff, because it was a whole nother man. And I think it was two other people that was doing some nasty stuff with Cassie in a picture. So, So shout out to 50 for keeping his nose clean on that. So you ain't got to be, child affairs ain't got to be looking into you, and you can go ahead and grow your business and do what you got to do. All right. So shout out to 50 and hats off to you, sir, for keeping your nose clean, like they say in that situation. So I respect that totally. Let's move on to some Brandy news. Brandy is one of my favorite R&B artists, but she do have a tendency to be out here lying. And Brandy also be messing with people, man. And I don't like that, okay? You done got caught up a few times out here, Brandy. Okay? You've been caught a few times out here messing with people, man. And you done got caught up in this little thing. Y'all might remember this because Brandy had a little reality show when she was pregnant back in the day with her daughter, Sarai. I think Sarai is like 20 years old now. But Brandy sat up here and lied. Her mama lied, her daddy lied, and her baby daddy lied. Robert, okay? Y'all remember Robert? What she was saying that Robert was her husband, but Robert was just her baby daddy. Robert was in an exclusive relationship with a whole nother woman. Did y'all know that? But Brandy wound up getting pregnant, okay, back in 2002, back then where, they saw the girls as being like these role models, because y'all remember she was like on Moesha and all this other stuff. So she had an image to uphold. And her mother, who was her manager at the time, who quit her job to work for Brandy as her manager and her like ambassador and everything else that she was doing, she was trying to protect Brandy's image, because her doing that was also keeping her with a job. So all of them went on the Oprah Winfrey show, and they were telling Oprah about how Brandy got married to this Robert guy. He is a music producer. Said that they had like this secret wedding or whatever, but it turned out that was all a lie. They even created a reality show around it. Do you guys remember that? And it came out that they were never married, okay, which y'all know marriage license, that's public information. But it found out that Brandy never married this guy, but she had been sleeping with him while he was with his girlfriend at the time. And I told y'all about how she slept with Wanye during the time that he was dating Adina Howard. But let's go ahead and get into this. Now, it says in early 2002, the same time that she revealed her pregnancy, 23-year-old R&B singer Brandy announced that she and music producer Robert Smith had secretly married in the summer of 2001. It says that there was only one problem, that it wasn't true. Y'all remember, I watched it. It says that the music industry is so different from how it used to be, rather. Says that female artists were not praised for pregnancy, especially out of wedlock. Says that they were often led to believe that their careers were over. So though it was wrong that Brandy lied, it says that it's apparent why. So she was trying to save her career. She didn't want to have to go back to maybe working a regular job, which she never did because she was a teenager when she came into the business. So she was trying to keep her career and keep her fan base up, okay? Because y'all know, like they said back then, nobody wanted to see no pregnant young girl without a husband. So she latched onto this music producer and said, oh, this is my husband. Now Robert actually is still with the girl that he was with when he was cheating with Brandy. Okay, the girl is like, I think she's Mexican or something like that, and they share like 6 kids together. And he actually married this other girl. He like legit married her. So Brandy was seeing Robert on the side while she was working with him, and she started sleeping with him, knowing that he had a girl, but she wound up getting pregnant in the midst of them sleeping together. And Robert was saying that the only reason that he went through with lying about this situation, even going as far as doing the reality show, was because the money was good. They paid him well. In addition to him producing music, he was paid very well to do this reality show and or lie about his relationship and or fake ass marriage to Brandy. So let's get into Brandy. You can look at the reaction on her mother's face and on Robert's face as well when they're talking about this said marriage. Let's get into it.
She's married now. Yes. And is expecting a baby girl this summer. I know. You have a shot of this, just the tiniest little belly showing.
Yeah.
But it's actually, 6 months?
6 months.
Yeah. We're here with Brandy and her mother, Sonia. It was recently revealed that Brandy had a secret wedding last summer. Not even Brandy's parents knew about it. So what did you think when Brandy told you the news?
I was not as shocked.
You were not?
No.
What did you say?
Dad?
I said, no, you guys aren't. I said I might have to get my shotgun.
Why'd you guys want to keep it a secret?
We basically just didn't want to make a big deal about it. I'm kind of like just a private person, and it wasn't really a thing where we wanted the whole world to know we was getting married. We just, it was just between us. It was, just a few of us.
So shy.
He's shy. So you finally found somebody that treats you the way God loves you.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's fabulous.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so that was all a lie. You can see when he started talking, all this stuttering, trying to get his lie together. They probably prepped him prior to being on the show, but all of these appearances that he was running around making with Brandy, lying his ass off, he was getting paid. Sonya Norwood was making sure that that Robert was getting a good old check for protecting her daughter's image, okay? Because like I said, y'all know back then, Brandy was on Moesha and all this stuff. So people would see her and they were like, oh my God, Brandy. They loved her on Moesha. They loved her as an artist. Y'all know she was doing the video with I Want to Be Down and all that other stuff. That album went bananas, okay? For her first album. So for this to come out after she found out later on that she got pregnant, like that would not have been a good look on her reputation back then, because they saw her as being this cutesy little girl who was doing this teeny bop type music. And they just loved her, seeing her on national television. I mean, hell, I'm still a huge Brandy fan. I love me some damn Brandy, but she definitely got caught up in some lies doing that reality show. and saying that she was married to this Robert guy when she was never married to him. He's actually married to the girl who he was with during the time that he and Brandy were together. But Brandy also had another situation, you guys, that I was telling you guys about before, where she was exposed by Adina Howard. Y'all remember Adina Howard, where she did the whole t-shirt and my panties on video, or song rather. Adina Howard was dating Wanya Morris, okay, from Boys to Men. I talked about this before, I think, you guys. Brandy, who was a teenager at the time, who was much younger than Wanya, was sleeping with Wanya, knowing that he had a girlfriend, which was Adina Howard, okay? They were all in the music business industry. Brandy at the time, like I said, she was underage. When Adina Howard got wind that Brandy was messing with Wanya, it turned into this huge thing to where Brandy and her mother was begged with Brandy. Well, Brandy and Adina got into this huge argument. Adina said she was going to expose Brandy, okay, in which Brandy got scared, because she knew that was going to be her career once it came out that she was messing with Wanya, because one, she was underage. Two, that would have ended Wanya's career as well. So Sonya went to the record company where Adina was and told the A&Rs and the higher ups and the people, at the record company, that what Adina was planning to do, and she did not want it to come out because it would ruin Brandy as well as Wanya. So what happened is they had a meeting with Adina Howard to tell her to keep this hush, and they were going to fix this behind the scenes. But Adina was in her feelings and pissed off because of what was said between she and Brandy in the said argument. And Adina decided to blast Wanya and blast Brandy, at which that wound up blackballing her from the industry, and she also lost her record contract. Okay, she still does travel around doing her music. Okay, she still performs. People still come and see her, but it's not the same because she's not attached to a label. Okay, so she's just pretty much like, an unsigned artist, still going around performing her songs. But as you guys can see, Brandy is still thriving in the business, and so is Wanya. But Brandy messed it up by messing with Wanya, knowing that he had a girl. So it's given that Brandy has a pattern of behavior of sleeping with men who she knows has a girlfriend. Okay. Ain't that weird? Child, y'all know I'm gonna deal. Y'all know I'm gonna dig this shit up. All right, you can look it up. Go look it up and verify. Sonya Norwood, which is Brandy's mother, when she got wind that Adina Howard was about to blast Brandy and tell the world that Brandy, as an underage teenager, was sleeping with a grown man, Wanya Morris, they didn't want that to come out because, one, it could have been a statutory situation against Wanya because Brandy was underage at the time. And they begged Adina to keep it quiet, and they were going to probably pay her some hush money too, because y'all know that's how it works. Be quiet and I'll pay you this. Adina was like, fuck no, fuck her. And I'm about to tell everybody that she's sleeping with Wanya, because she was in love with Wanya. Adina was in love with Wanya, but Brandy came in and slept with her man, and it wound up backfiring on Adina Howard to where she lost her career behind it. So I know she got to be pissed off at Brandy. Every time she hear a Brandy song, every time she see Brandy child, she probably want to pull out the damn nunchucks on her ass and go upside her damn head for that. But yeah, y'all can go and Google that. That's all over YouTube and any other damn tube out there about Wanya and yes, honey, about Wanya and Brandy, and her mother saved her career once again. Sonya Norwood, you can say what you want to say about Sonya Norwood, but everybody knows Sonya Norwood in the industry as being this very cutthroat individual who will protect her children. She does the same with Ray J too. Ray J be on the bullshit. She will do whatever she has to do to protect her children and keep their business, keep their careers going, because she is, attached to their careers. When they win, she win because she's their manager. So she's not going to see them fall and get caught up in some stuff. And I respect her for that, because that's her job as their manager and as their mom. So it's kind of like she has two roles. She's wearing two hats as mom and manager. So she's not going to see her kids fail and get caught up in no bullshit. Okay. Why y'all think that whole situation with Ray J, knowing what happened with being in the same hotel room with Whitney Houston? We ain't heard no more about that shit. You know why? Sonya Norwood, honey. Sonya Norwood. Ray J ass probably should be in jail right now, because y'all saw him running out of the hotel. I played the video here. He was the last person to see Whitney Houston before she died. So tell me, why is it that he ain't questioned? Why we ain't seen that shit on the news? Why? Sonya Norwood has connections in Hollywood to where she can make shit go away. And when you have money and connections, you don't hear about things like that anymore. You're able to pay your way out of that. And I'm hearing that Ray J may have connections to the Illuminati. So there you go. The Illuminati protects their own. When you got money and connections to the higher ups and the powers that be, look how long it took Diddy to get brought down. Look how long it took R. Kelly to get brought down. Money makes things go away. So Ray J ass should be in prison right the fuck now. But because Sonya Norwood, who everybody in Hollywood say is very difficult to work with, because she got this right here, that damn mouth, she overtalk you, and she thinks that everybody's supposed to bow down to her ass. She's very cutthroat. But yeah, that's it, and that's all. So she saved Brandy, honey. So Brandy, baby, keep your legs closed. I love your music, baby, but it's giving that you got a little hoism in you. All right, let's move on, though. See, y'all, that's some tea for y'all ass. Did y'all know that? Y'all know Cameron gonna always dig the shit up. I said, well, I gotta read up on this because this is interesting about one of my favorite artists, Brandy. All right, so let's get into this slewfoot nigga right here, Marsau Scott, who's always arguing with women. He always argue with women, then he want the number so he can hurry up and get on over there, child, and be all up on him with his old snaggle-tooth ass. All right, let's get into it. It's coming up. Said that she should have stepped to the Kardashians for stealing. Well, you know, Kim Kardashian used to work for Brandy back in the day, but she got caught stealing. Did y'all know that? I can tell y'all some shit because listen. Kim Kardashian used to organize Brandy's closet. Brandy used to give Kim Kardashian a credit card to go out and shop for her, but Kim Kardashian was taking money off the card and buying things for herself. And Brandy's people wound up doing some type of investigation and found out that Kim Kardashian was taking money from Brandy. Brandy wound up firing her ass too, only for her brother to turn around and do an SEX tape with her and make her famous. But let's get on with the show. You can look that up too, okay? That's tea there too. All right, that's true tea right there. Pull it up. All right, moving on. Marsau Scott, child. Marsau Scott is always arguing with women. I pulled this up because, of course, I do follow him. Says that I do this in real life. Now, on the video, he's talking about the new Black Nick that's coming up, at which they named after Freak Nick. So he's promoting that. He's steady doing videos like every day, if not every other day, talking about this damn Freak Nick bullshit is coming up, where he's promoting it. I see Kimmy is promoting it. She's got the pictures of the tickets and stuff like that. Please buy the tickets. So Kimmy is promoting it, at which we know her Richard Simmons curls gonna be up in there too, while your husband is gonna be right back out there with another DUI child, while y'all in separate vehicles like you were at the last event that y'all were at. So this is what was said in Marsau comments. All right, so this lady reads and gets Marsau together, and he responds. All right, so she says her name is 383 Gateway. So Miss Gateway, honey, says that the lines in your forehead are concerning to me. Please get that checked out. So Marsau could not be outdone. He clapped back by saying at 383 Gateway, because he wanted her ass to know he was talking directly to her. Said that shouldn't you be more concerned with the fact that your eyebrows, glasses, and nose look like a Groucho Marx design? Okay. Wah, 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 wah. That was kind of lame, Marsau. That's all you clap. See, you should have waited a little bit and then thought about it and then clap back. That was weak. That was a weak clap back. Okay. You know, very weak. That was very weak. That was a weak clapback. Okay. And usually Marsau will hop in the DMs, like I said, or in the comments and be arguing with a woman. Then when he sees she fine, he'll get in her DMs and be trying to holler at her and be like, hey, yeah, look, I already got one person for the threesome. You want to join us? That's how he be. He be on that level of bullshit. Okay. He'll act like in the comments that he's so disturbed and be trying to read them down. But then he'll hop in the DMs and be like, look, I ain't mean none of that shit I said in the comments, but I got a threesome set up. I already got one girl. You want to participate? Meet us over there at the Red Roof Inn, child, room 42H, and we'll be in there. All right, he be on that bullshit. But so that's what he had time for, because he always make time to argue with women. And Tisha, you supposed to be his wife. You need to shut that down, because no man should be arguing that much with no woman. It gives bitch assness. Every time he come on the internet, the bitch assness start to seep out. Okay, and it was definitely seeping in that video. So let's continue. All right, we had to get that business out of the way. I'm trying to get all my topics, y'all. Hope you guys are enjoying the show thus far. Okay. Hope y'all enjoying the show this far, child. All right, so we got that out of the way. I gotta check them out, child, so we don't talk about the same thing over and over. Ooh, child. All right, so let's get into Judge Joe Brown's take on why Diddy was arrested. Okay, because I did pull that up. Let's get into it. Judge Joe Brown speaks on Diddy's arrest. Okay, let's get into it. All right, shout out to the homie over on TikTok. All right, let's get it pulled up. Ooh, child. He made a lot of sense too. He made a lot of sense. And when he said what he said, I was like, hey, I didn't think about it that way. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's let it catch up, because y'all know it's always a slight latency. Says a girl by your father was black and says that you know what that means. Janet, be nice to your daddy was all of ooh, child. Somebody reading Janet down in the comments. Let me get out y'all business. Y'all child read, honey. Read the girls. Let me stay out of it. All right. All right, so Judge Joe Brown, honey, drops a bombshell and says that Diddy's raid was a cover-up. Ooh, child, what y'all think about that? Let's make it big, honey, so y'all can see it, all right? Let's get into it. Now, he's speaking facts. It sounds, you got a point here. Let's get into it.
How you feel about the situation that Diddy in? Let's say this. Something else is going on. They didn't raid. They searched with a warrant his premises on the West Coast, right? They searched his premises on the East Coast in Florida, right? On the same property that the premises was located that they searched in Florida, he had a second mansion. They didn't touch that one. Why not? And when they walk out of there, they got a small trash bag and they have a medium-sized cardboard box. What was it they seized that would fit into those items? I have a sneaking suspicion from my background in criminal defense that what they seized was some evidence that was very incriminating to other people. Now, after they seized the evidence, they had no probable cause to arrest him on any crime. He hasn't been indicted. They talked to him at an airport before he got on a private jet to fly to an island that has no extradition agreement with the United States. Have you heard anybody trying to prosecute him? Not at all. So what did they do? See, the feds are interesting. Who served the search warrant? Homeland Security. Now, what the hell do they have to do with that? That's a FBI mandate.
Y'all hear that?
How you feel about the situation that Diddy in?
Did y'all hear that? Did everybody get to hear that? Because it sounds like it's kind of low on my end, so I don't know how loud it is on your end. Did you guys hear what he was saying? Judge Joe Brown, y'all know he's a judge, so he knows how this stuff works, all right? He was saying that Homeland Security should not have been the ones to come and get him, that's the Fed's job. So he's trying to figure out, he's saying that he feels that this arrest had a lot to do with the Homeland Security getting in there and get some stuff up out of Diddy's house that may be covering up some higher ups and the other powers that be in the industry who they are not ready to expose as of yet, because they just want Diddy. They just want this case to focus on Diddy, but there are some tapes with some people on there that they don't want to touch and that maybe they can't touch because y'all know Diddy, he had the police officers and other people, dignitaries in his pocket and working for him. I told y'all about the pow that happened at Daddy's House studio, where they told the police officers that there was an actual drive-by when Diddy, they were saying it was a witness that said that they actually saw Diddy pow this person and they drug this person outside the studio to make it look like it was actual drive-by. A police officer guy actually came there and he did nothing. They said he didn't even take a report. Why? Because money. He was paid not to. They said Diddy had several people on the police force. So did R. Kelly. Why did he get away with so many things? Because he had people in the precinct that were taking up for him that got some money to shut their mouth, to not do their job. So I totally believe that. I believe that there's certain people on videos and things that Diddy had in his house where they had to get up in there and get that shit out of there so that does not be brought up in this case. They want Diddy. They don't care about Clive Davis. They don't care about Lucian Grange. They don't care about, what's the girl name? Ethiopia. Go look her up. She is also in this case as well, and she's up here. There's certain people that cannot be touched. But I believe, and I told y'all yesterday, if Diddy mentions any of these people and or try to snitch them out, it's going to be an Epstein situation. And I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all already know what happened to Epstein. Do I believe that Epstein took himself out? Hell fuck no. I do believe that Epstein was running his damn mouth. And I do believe that somebody on the inside got his ass. All right. So Diddy, if you know what's best for you, sir. Okay. Certain people you can't mention when your ass get in that type of hot water. You just got to stay in there. I don't give a hot damn if the water start boiling. You better not mention certain people, sir. I don't care how many tapes you got on them. You cannot mention Clive Davis. Never, ever. Clive got some people that can do some things. Clive got a long reach. Lucian Grange got a long reach. Ethiopian, her name is Ethiopia. She got a long reach. So certain people you can't fuck with, okay? KK, which was his Ghislaine Maxwell. Go look it up. I read all these cases. I've educated myself on these. Ghislaine Maxwell, y'all know that she was Epstein's girl who was recruiting the girls. Diddy had one as well. Her name is KK. He called her KK. Go look at all those cases. That's verifiable. Go look it up. Okay? I'm pretty sure a lot of these people are getting the hell out of Dodge and they're shutting down accounts. And while we're speaking of that, let's get into Usher because he's done the very same thing. I think Usher is getting ready to start running the hell up out of here. He's already been over to hang out with Russell Simmons, and I think that he knew that this shit was coming down with Diddy, down the pipelines, and I think he has a lot of connections in terms of this. So I think he went over to Bali to hang out with Russell Simmons for a while to have a good old conversation with him and to see how he too can take his ass over there and be untouched. Okay, now that Diddy is arrested, a lot of people are running scared. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it because I got this pulled up. Let's get off this. Thank you, Judge, for that insight. Okay. Let's get into Usher out here wiping his Twitter accounts and his other accounts clean as well. 7,000 tweets have been deleted from Usher's Twitter accounts. Why would one need to delete 7,000 tweets? Why would one need to do that? If you're not guilty of anything, you don't need to delete that many tweets. Let's get into it. Pop star Usher wipes Twitter account clean of all posts following Sean P. Diddy Combs' arrest. Now, we all know, I told you guys yesterday, that Usher was also violated allegedly by Diddy. While he was a young boy, he was living with Diddy, all right? His mother allowed him to stay with Diddy to be, I'm going to say groomed because that's what it was. I ain't going to say she allowed him to be groomed because I don't think she knew what was going on. But he was groomed. And he was also penetrated to the point to where he had to be hospitalized. We talked about it yesterday, okay? Gene Deal also confirmed that in an interview that he did to say that he knew that to be factual, that Usher had to be hospitalized and he was in the hospital for a few days because he was, yeah, y'all get it, okay? In the rear area. Okay, read between the lines because we got to keep it clean over here. All right, so R&B pop star Usher's 11.5 million fans on Twitter are getting rude awakenings this morning. Is gone, they're saying. The account is still there, but all posts have been wiped clean. Why would one need to do that, Usher? It says that his Instagram is still in place, but with pictures from his current tour sold out through the fall. That says, but Usher's move today feels like it's connected to the arrest and scandal surrounding Sean P. Diddy Combs. Diddy is locked up in a dirty Brooklyn jail cell after accusations of sexual malfeasance, whatever that is. That Mackie, what? Making the hair stand up. What the hell? Said that Usher was a child star groomed. Y'all hear that? And launched by Diddy in the 90s. Now, Diddy was actually his legal guardian, which he was. Okay, there was a lot of gossip and speculation on the web now about their relationship and what Usher may have seen and or experienced over the years. I think he's gearing up to leave. I think he's been questioned already by the feds. And I think he knows that they may have something on him. And I think he's getting ready to leave the U.S. He's already been to Bali. We already saw pictures of him and Russell Simmons. Okay, he was over there for I think a week. So I think he is gearing up to, shut down accounts and get some of his business affairs in order to where he can leave and not be extradited back to the U.S. Now, there's a lot of talk about Justin Bieber, in which Usher was his mentor and gave him over to Diddy, who he also was violated in the 48 hours with Diddy. If you go and look at that video, who was then mentored as a child by Usher. Bieber at 15 spent a lot of time with Diddy, all recorded on video by themselves. Says in recent years that Bieber has had a number of mental health issues. All right. Says that he's dropped out of a couple tours and even stopped recording. Now it says that, of course, one person who might shed some light on all of this is Scooter Braun, who managed Bieber and promoted all these relationships. It says that this year, Braun dropped out of managing artists entirely so that he could be part of K-pop's hype company. But Braun is where all roads lead back to, okay? It says in the meantime that Usher's feed is gone. So there's nothing. If you go on Usher's feed, you won't see anything. He's wiped it all clean with all of his comments and all of his fans, okay? Wow. So yeah, if you go online, you will see all of these videos. This is when he was talking about the 48 hours with Diddy right here. It's another one where he was in the studio. I remember this video because I've seen them all, where he was very nervous being around Diddy. This one is where he was crying, where he was talking about he was suicidal. And I think this video, this looks like AlL Be Sure Son. I'm not sure what that is, but there's several videos out there that can give you some insight in terms of what he went through. This video right here was always kind of eerie to me. Let's see if it'll play. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Where's my yeah, continue. Yeah, no. Let's get out of that. Okay, let's see if it'll play. Where's my y'all see that? Hold on. Can you guys see this? Let's pause. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Y'all, I promise I ain't drinking today, okay? I promise I ain't drinking. Okay, so let's get into it. I did it again. My bad. Y'all know my brain be working sometimes faster than my hand. Yeah, so I just read to you guys about what was going on with Usher, how he deleted everything, okay? Let's get into this video that I'm going to show you guys where Diddy openly admitted to having 48 hours with Justin Bieber, selling him a dream. I don't think Justin Bieber knew anything about what was getting ready to happen to him. Of course, he was going to be drugged probably and taken advantage of, which I do believe that's what happened, because after that, that is when Justin Bieber started to spiral, okay? Can you guys, okay, you guys can see it on the screen now. Let's go ahead and play this.
And you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So
Look how nervous he looks.
And we gonna go full crazy.
We're going crazy.
Justin, he's in.
So why would one need to be with, because Diddy, you in your 40s, Justin Bieber's only what they said in here 15. So why would a 40-year-old need to be with a 15-year-old? What kind of communication would you guys have? What kind of relationship would you have? And I feel like, and I said yesterday, I felt like Usher passed him on over to Diddy because of what was done to him. I think he was tired of having to do the things that Diddy was asking him to do. So he was like, here, take him. I need a break. Shit. Take Justin Bieber. Like, hey, I'm just mentoring him. It ain't that serious for me. It's better him than me. That's what I got from it, okay? And Justin Bieber has not been the same after this 48 hours with Diddy, okay? Because they already talked about spiked drinks and drugs being given, and they wait until you passed out and you on this shit here, and you don't know what happens, and you wake up and your butt be hurting. Stuff like that. So Justin Bieber, he experienced a lot of that, okay? And let's see if it's going to show me the next video where Diddy actually ran up on him while Justin Bieber was in the studio getting ready to record some music, and he looked very nervous. This was after this 48 hours with Diddy. Diddy just popped up on him, and he looked
different.
Right
here. You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Let's say to catch up. Watch how nervous Justin Bieber is, okay? Watch how nervous he is in this video. It's very creepy. You can tell that something's happened to this boy inappropriately by Diddy. Just how nervous he is. Like the eye contact, he can barely look him in the eyes. Something happened.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah. Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling.
Now, let me ask you this. Because Diddy had his number before. I feel like after the 48 hours with Diddy, I think Justin Bieber changed his number. So why would you ask a person who had your number before, do you want my number? Think about it. Whatever happened to him, he was like, Diddy, I'm changing my number. I ain't fooling with him no more. Nothing. Diddy said, I've been trying to reach you. I've been trying to get in contact with you. Why I ain't been able to reach you? You knew where he was in any other time. You could have reached out to him through Usher. I'm pretty sure Usher knew where his ass was. So did it just happen to be in a studio where Justin Bieber was, and he happened to see him just out of the blue and pulled up on him, and it took Justin Bieber by surprise to where he couldn't even look at Diddy, because he's like, nigga, you the person that did what you did to me. I can't even look you in the eye as a man. Let's back this up and let's look at it one more time.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
He's stuttering.
You never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah. Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean,
This some shit you say to a female that you ain't fooling with no more, that you done pissed her off and she decided to block your number and not fool with you. This is some stuff you say to her, not to no 15-year-old boy. You 40, Diddy. What do you have in common with a 15-year-old to where he would need to keep calling you? It says that this clip of P. Diddy, who is 40 years old, and Justin Bieber, who is 15 years old, has been going viral, along with the clip of Diddy asking a 17-year-old Justin Bieber why he doesn't want to hang out with him anymore. You know why he don't want to hang out with you anymore, because you were doing some very nasty and egregious things to him, allegedly, to where this boy couldn't even look at you. If you saw the video, the first one that we looked at, he was upbeat, he was smiling, he was excited to be around Diddy. But after the 48 hours with Diddy, Justin Bieber could not barely look at him and was very flustered. He was stuttering. He could not get his words together. You know why? Because some things were done to him in those 48 hours that he could not believe. And he was happy to get the hell away from Diddy because he blocked his fucking number and he thought that he was away from him until Diddy popped up on him out of the blue in this studio. Let's play it one more time and watch how he's stuttering. He can't get his words together. And Diddy's just like staring at him like he's staring through him. And Justin Bieber is nervous as fuck. It says that it's super creepy. I'm sorry.
Starting to act different, huh?
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Starting to act different, huh? Starting to act different, huh?
So it says it's super creepy seeing all these videos of Diddy coming to light. But what's really concerning is that Diddy might be just the tip, that this might be just the tip of the iceberg. It says that how many more Diddys are still protecting in this industry. All right. So, of course, he was grooming this little boy, and he was doing the very same thing that he was doing to Usher. Usher had to be hospitalized. Don't forget that. So could Usher have been in some FOs as a 14, 15-year-old, just like Justin Bieber, who was 15 years old in this particular video? Let's play it one more time, and you guys kind of pick apart and see what I'm talking about.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah. Starting to act different, huh?
Okay, so why would you need to give him your number again when he had it? He had your number when you were right
Justin,
here.
he's in. You ever seen him 48 hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy. Him and his boy.
Happy to be with Diddy?
They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing.
He's giving eye contact. He's looking at Diddy. He's comfortable around Diddy. He's smiling. Now, one time did you see him smiling? Y'all see the two different? Do y'all see what I'm talking about? It's two different body languages going on here. This was prior to the 48 hours. The other video was after. All right. Just watch how he's acting. Back it up so y'all can see it from the beginning.
Justin, he's in. You ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So
he's smiling, he's happy.
He's excited to be around Diddy. Go full crazy.
Going crazy.
Justin,
we're going crazy. So he's excited. He don't know what he's getting ready to get himself into. He just knows he's going to turn up. He's going to be with Diddy in this same video. And you guys can go on YouTube and watch the entire video where Diddy took him to show him a Ferrari. Now, mind you, he's 15 years old. He can't even drive yet. So that's the way the devil will show you all the great things that he can give you and all the great places he can put you in, when he has no intentions of doing that. He even promised him a mansion. He even promised Justin Bieber this huge, beautiful home. He said, pick whatever home you want. He says, and Justin was like, I want to go take this car for a drive. Is this my car? I want to drive it. He said, well, hold on, Playboy. You're not old enough to drive just yet. We'll do that after the 48 hours. So it's like, you got to prove to me that you're willing to do what I ask you to do, and then I might give you this Ferrari. And it's never even been verified that Justin ever even got that Ferrari. He was hyping him up to make him feel like, oh, I'm about to get this new car. I'm about to get this new house after I hang out with Diddy. But after this 48 hours is when he was, I feel like, violated, because everything changed. He was suicidal. He was canceling tours. He didn't want to sing anymore. He was doing everything. He was depressed. He was going through it. He got on drugs real bad. Y'all remember, go look at older pictures. The song we went over yesterday called Lonely, if you listen to the lyrics, I read them to you. He is spelling out what he went through after the 48 hours with Diddy. This shit makes me mad like it's my child. This is why I don't let my son spend the night with nobody. He don't spend the night with nobody. He bring his ass home. He got friends. You come over here. You got friends, tell him come over here. I can monitor here. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. Because in every family is a pedophile. And what we not about to do. Let's watch it one more time. You see, he's smiling. Look at his face. He's smiling. He's happy. Oh, my God, I'm going to hang out with Diddy. Look at him right here.
And hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah. Starting to act different, huh?
No. You want my number? That mean, nigga, I blocked you. Diddy like, yeah, I want your number. I need you back at another Diddy party. Okay? Mm-hmm. Let's get off this, because this makes me mad just a little bit, y'all. I'm a mom, so this shit makes me mad to see stuff like this, okay? But he was very much so crashing out. Do I want to see this video? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's play this one. Let's play this one. Let's see if it's gonna let me play this one. Okay, let's play this one last one with him, and then we're gonna move on. Okay, let's see how he looks cracked out on this video. He looks very stressed out. He looks very much so, All right, let's let it catch up. I hope y'all enjoying the content today. We're almost done. We got a couple more topics, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay. Somebody said this makes me very angry. Me too. I like Justin Bieber. He's very talented, you guys. But he's dealing with a lot of psychological stuff after what was done to him with Diddy. Let's play this video. You can see he's very much so depressed. He's looking down. He can't give eye contact. This boy's soul has been ripped out of him, okay? His soul has been ripped out of him. Let's watch this.
I definitely feel protective of her. It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. So, yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away. I definitely
see how he's looking down. He's not the person that he's talking to. He can't even give them eye contact because whatever happened to him has ripped out his soul. He's embarrassed. As a man, think about it. As a man, to be violated by another man against their will, that does something to you. That does something to you. He went through so much to where he did not want to live anymore, you guys. He was so upbeat. He was so charismatic. He was so happy to be in the industry and share his music. He has a lot of music abilities. Like I told you guys, he plays numerous instruments. He's very talented. So he didn't need to do any of those things that Diddy and everybody else was trying to make him do to prove himself. He had already done that when he went to the record label and they asked him to sing. They were wowed by him. He played instruments and everything through Andre Harrell and them. They were like, whoa, this dude is talented. Let's sign him right now. He was signed on the spot. That's just how much they love this guy. So look at how he was in the first video with Diddy prior to the 48 hours and look at him here. That's not the same person. It is, but it's not. He's emotionally unstable. He's depressed. I don't know what the hell he's drinking. I hope it ain't alcohol. That's just going to add to it. But he's just like, oh, I just didn't deserve what happened to me in this, you know. Let's play it one more time, then we'll move on.
You feel protective of her. It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, you know, telling me they love me and, you know, just turn their back on you in a second. I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, you know, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. So, yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Whoever it is, he's saying if they need me, I'm gonna call away. He's not in any position to have any type of conversation with anyone to help them through anything because he's broken. He really needs help. He's a little bit better now. Y'all know he and Halle Bailey, is that her name? Halle Bailey? His wife Halle just welcomed a baby, I think a baby boy. So he is in a better state of mind. I think I heard that he joined some church and that kind of helped him out of that depressed state. So he has started going to church. He has started getting himself back together. He has stopped hanging out at a lot of those parties. He has stopped doing drugs and a lot of drinking. So he was more so focused on getting himself back in the place that he used to be in when he was in a happier place, because all he was doing was partying, doing drugs, and hanging out in places with Diddy and doing crazy stuff that he was not proud of. And all these people, he said, was telling him, oh, I love you, I got your back, and I'm there for you. But they all turned their backs on him. And he was trying to get away from Diddy. I do believe that, which is why he blocked him. But Diddy, being the person that he is, tracked him down and was like, yeah, give me your number. I ain't done with you. I'm not done with you. So shout out to Justin Bieber for getting himself back together and getting himself on track, okay? Because it's not easy. As a young boy who's learning his way in the industry, which is a very fast environment, it's not easy to be in a situation like that. And you're around strangers and people who say they love you and you believe them, only to find out that they just have their own, you know, intentions in the end. All right, so let's get into this topic. Yeah, Odell Beckham was taking advantage of him. Y'all saw the video. I played it on here. I sure did. Woo, child. Yeah, he started going back to church. I saw that video. I was like, yes, Justin, that's where you got to go, baby. Go on back to church, honey. Go to the Lord, honey. Only the Lord can get you out of that. So shout out to Justin, baby. Shout out to Justin. I'm sad that he went through that. I'm very sad about that. Okay. All right, so fans take issue with the Braxtons, you guys, focusing on Tracy Braxton's son, and saying that the ratings are not good. They're using Tracy and they're using Tracy's son this season to carry the season, and people are tired of it, and the ratings are not good for their show. Their season finale is coming up. Actually, I was watching because I do record the show, and I watched it right before I went live. And child, that's all they're talking about is Tracy. They saw a damn bird flying. Oh, that's Tracy. I was just like, okay. So let's get into it. It says that the Braxtons are back. It says when the announcement came that Tony, Tamar, Trina, and Tawana and Evelyn Braxton were returning to WeTV, that some fans weren't sure what to expect. Braxton Family Values highlighted the controversial relationship between the Braxton sisters and the childhood trauma that they were processing. Now, it says that Tracy Braxton, in particular, felt like she was the black sheep of the sisters, and she was. It says that at the height of their contention, it says that Tracy didn't participate in the protest, superheaded by her sisters to negotiate better contracts from the show's production company. It says that so she continued to film Braxton Family Values in their absence, and this only made certain relationships more difficult. Okay. All right. And that's the clip. We cannot play it because YouTube be tripping. So unfortunately, these relationships were not mended before Braxton Family Value concluded. It says that Tracy's passing from esophageal cancer, honey, gave the family motivation to return to television with the Braxtons. It was said that Tracy wanted them to do the new show to honor her memory. However, many fans feel like the opposite is actually happening. It says that in a few episodes that Tracy's son, Kevin Surratt Jr., was made the focal point. It says that his divorce, his past arrest, and his past tensions with his father have been discussed in nauseum, and some fans are questioning if his personal life is being exploited for ratings and is. It says that this is also a question because they recall Tracy didn't air her son's personal business on Braxton Family Value for the same degree, okay? Or to the same degree, rather. Now, it says that some longtime fans think that the show is hard to support. It It says that the recent episode showed Kevin Jr. and his seizure after he had a disappointing phone call with his ex-wife. According to Tawanda and the others, that Kevin Jr. didn't start having seizures until Tracy passed away. Now it says that he was found unresponsive by producers. Okay, luckily he was able to receive the medical attention necessary. It says that Tawanda rushed to his hotel room and he told her that he was afraid to be alone because he was worried that the stress would cause another seizure. It says that while fans were grateful that Tawanda was able to be there for Kevin Jr., that some expressed that they didn't think that it was right to have him on television during such a dark time in his life. I agree. And I said that in one of my other videos. It says that some longtime fans feel that it's uncomfortable to watch. Okay. One ex-user wrote, I don't know if I'm going to keep watching this. It says it's making me uncomfortable and it feels very exploitative. Shaking my head, hashtag the Braxtons. Another person said that the Braxtons' new show is unraveling the family name quicker than those last 3.5 seasons of the Braxton family show. It goes on to say that interestingly enough, that ratings for the Braxtons pale in comparison to the numbers that the Braxton family values. The most watched episode of the final season, of the Braxton family values pulled in 471,000 viewers. It says that the first episode for the Braxtons brought in 194,000 viewers. The lowest rated episode so far has brought in 163 viewers. It says that the most watched episode of the Braxtons attracted 257,000 viewers. That's a huge jump from 471 viewers. So they jumped. They're kind of doing like Love and Marriage Huntsville. So their show is not doing well. They do have the season finale coming up, I want to say next week, I think. So a lot of people, they're asking, are you enjoying the Braxton? And a lot of people saying it's hard to watch because what they're showing, they feel that this should be a private moment and they don't feel that Tracy would approve of them exploiting her son and all the things that he's going through, because we've never seen this much of Kevin Jr. On Braxton Family Value, they never gave it that much attention. And I feel like they're piggybacking off her son's pain and what he's going through in terms of trying to push ratings. Do you guys not have anything going on in your life? Tony, you're on tour. You just got this show over in Vegas. You can be talking about that. Trina, you have your cooking show. You have your issues and your marital stuff going on with your husband, who is sitting back on his money. They're saying that he is worth $50 million, and Trina just had to file for bankruptcy. Y'all sit on that for a minute. Trina Braxton's husband is sitting on $50 million and Trina had to file for bankruptcy. Why the fuck? He could have paid off her debt as her husband with his arrogant ass. He's very arrogant. Vaughn, you are very arrogant. And I follow you. I might have to unfollow your ass. How you sitting on $50 million and Trina got to go file for bankruptcy as your wife? This was recent. Go look it up. They said, Caramel, sing. Y'all want me to sing? Oh my God. Can I get through my show right quick? Yeah, I'm very upset. I'm very upset that they are exploiting this son, though. But the ratings are not good, guys, for this show. So they may not get another season. They may not. WeTV may not sign them up for another season because people are like, no, this is hard to watch. We do not want to see Tracy's son on here being exploited. We don't want to see that shit. And I agree. I don't want to see it either. But let's continue. Did I get all my topics out? Let me see. We got Brandy. We got that. Oh, no, we're not done. Damn. All right, so we got to talk about Krishan Rock and then we're done. Oh my God, I thought I was done. Y'all, I didn't realize I pulled this many topics today. I just be pulling stuff like Jesus. Okay, so let's get into the last topic, child, with Krishan Rock, and I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't gonna hold you because, baby, it's Sunday. I want to relax. I got some stuff to catch up on, and I need to get my show ready for tomorrow as well. Okay. Yes, God. Let's get back to that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so as you guys can see coming up on my screen, yeah, that's not working out for the Braxtons, honey, exploiting him. They don't want to see that shit. They want to see what y'all got going on. First episode, I get it. Y'all talk about Tracy as y'all are going into the season for the new show. Y'all talk about Tracy and how you miss her, but not the whole entire season. Like, people are still healing from her loss. Like, it's too much. It's too much. I think that the show would have been better had they shown where they are in their lives and what they're doing after Tracy's passed away versus exploiting the son, who they never really showed on the show like that. That's just my take. But I don't see them getting another episode. And if they do, I'll be shocked because those ratings are very much so low. All right, Krishan Rock, you guys. Krishan Rock and her son, Krishan Jesus Lord Porter, honey. Original series God Plan is coming out on Zeus Network. So she's getting her own reality show with her son, okay? What do y'all think about that? Y'all gonna watch? I don't watch anything on Zeus. I ain't gonna hold you. Zeus is ratchet as hell. I mean, you couldn't get nothing on WeTV or BET or some other teacher because I don't watch shit on Zeus Network. It's too damn ratchet for me. I do not want to see our people, honey, over there fighting and knocking people wigs off and pulling out people's eyeballs and shit like that. I don't want to see that. I don't watch nothing from Zeus. Bad Girls Club, nothing. I don't want to see that. I just don't. That's some ratchet, low vibrational bullshit. That's what that is. But Krishan Rock and her son, Krishan Jesus Christ Porter, honey, original series, which is called God's Plan, is coming out soon on the Zeus Network. Okay, so I don't know. She's really getting into I guess Christianity and stuff now. So it says that Krishan, it says that oh, you guys ready to see Krishan on your TV screens again, this time with her baby Krishan Jesus child. In the new series God's Plan, which is coming soon on the Zeus Network, it says that Krishan will be a special guest on Baddies Midwest. Girl, why? Following the Zeus Network Baddies. Why is she gonna be on Baddies, child? I don't get it. So she's going to be on her own show, and then she's going to be making appearances on Baddies. What you going to be on Baddies for? Baddies Midwest. Going to be on there fighting again. So you're going to be over here praising the Lord, and you're going to be over there windmilling on hoes. Is that what it's going to be given? I don't know if I can watch that. Well, I'm not watching that because I don't watch Zeus. But you're going to be over here praising the Lord, honey, in church like you were doing the other day with the baby, doing this here. Praise the Lord. I'm coming up on the real side of the mountain and all that. And then you're going to go over there on Baddies West and just be knocking people's head off. Hitting people them brass knuckle rings that your ass be wearing. I just can't, y'all. I can't. But that is what she's going to be doing. I think she found the Lord because she reached out to Jamal Bryant, honey, who I just don't even be fooling with like that. I told y'all how I feel about Jamal Bryant, honey. So she reached out to Jamal Bryant, and she was over there praying for Jamal's kids. Jamal Bryant flew out to go and see Krishan and to have a conversation and prayer and all that stuff with her. I was like, girl, you couldn't get nobody else to pray for you? I could have told you. I could have sent a few people over there to up and pray for you. Not him, girl. Girl, not him. Not the person who be sleeping with people in the congregation and got about 2-3 kids from people in the congregation, girl. Not him. Girl, it's somebody else, somebody else that's worthy, girl, to be praying for you. Not him, girl, but go off. So Jamal Bryant, honey, says that Jamal Bryant flew out to go check on, he says, this is what he says. He says that he flew out to go check on my little sister at Krishan, child. Who knew he was hanging out with Krishan? Who is about to be used by God in an extraordinary way, child. It says that at the end of our conversation that she had prayer with my daughters, Grace, Angel, and Adore, child. And it meant the world to me. It says that stay tuned because we're about to do some Bible studies and for a generation that doesn't go to church or know Christ. Oh, okay. It says that next week's podcast is going to be impactful for the culture. Stay tuned, Lord. Okay. So let's get into what Krishan is doing over here, child. She is turning into a missionary, I guess. I don't know, child. She's a missionary by day and a baddest girl by night. Let's get into it, Lord.
Hey, Father God, just want to thank you for this opportunity that everybody's in college right now. Just focus right now, Lord God. Any stress or anxiety or any type of questioning, Lord God, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Let them just walk forward in the word of God and let them recognize that only their strength comes from you, Lord God, not any man, no distraction, and just make their father proud, but really make you proud, Lord God. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Okay, period. So modeling,
y'all close
TV, and what's you? I'm gonna be a doctor. Okay, cool. So you will be saving lives.
Y'all close your eyes while she was praying. That's so rude of y'all.
Lives. You gonna be the runway blessing people in the stands. Slaying lives. And then you gonna be like your dad. You gonna be but with the wisdom, it's gonna come.
Prophesy.
Prophetic. Bye guys. It was nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet y'all. Why? It was my pleasure.
Love you guys. I'll call you later.
Hey, Father God, just want to thank you for this opportunity.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Honestly, I think the Lord can use anybody that he chooses to use. And my prayers are that Krishan is trying to do better in her life. But certain people you just don't need to be around because it's just not a good look. All right, Jamal, I don't know about you, sir. You can't be sleeping with people and procreating in your congregation and be praying for me. I'm just sorry. You just can't be doing that. You just can't be praying for folk and procreating, up over at the church with all them spirits that Eddie Schlong left behind in his church. I'm just saying. You've been found at strip club and you saying you were down there trying to make people vote. And I feel like you ain't had to go up in there to Magic City, where people was clapping their asses all up on you, telling, you gonna vote, you gonna vote, you gonna vote, you gonna vote, while you holding asses. Like you ain't have to be in there like that. But it is what it is, child. Everybody got their own way, child, that they be trying to find the Lord, and it's contradictory, yes. But hey, it is what it is. Who am I? Who are me to judge? In my Andrew Caldwell voice, who are me to judge? Okay, child, let's get her up on my screen. I feel like you are being led astray and led amok, child. But go off if that's what you love, baby. I guess I love it too. All right. But that is our show for today, y'all. I'm tired as a runaway slave, okay? So she says she still sound lit. She is lit, child. She is lit. But that is our show. Thank you, Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, and Linda Gamble. Thank y'all for modding. Y'all do such an awesome job keeping trolling down. Truth TV Podcast, thank you for being here. Purple Unicorn, Dear Talk Show, if you're in the building, thank you for being here. Messy Hoes ATL, thanks for being here. Boss Lady Brian, Girlfriend Chronicles, and Love Seen Heard. All right, thank you all for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you did, please hit the like button. Also subscribe so that you guys will be privy to more videos to come, because we have more. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be working from home tomorrow, praise God. So I will be right here in my favorite chair, and you guys will have your Car Chronicles show with me. All right. So y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. And I'm going to go and chill out and relax a little bit, and I might write a few songs. I don't know. I'm feeling like it, but we'll see. All right. Love you guys down. Enjoy your Sunday, and goodbye.